Yetta, do you find me wise?
Well, not as wise as many counselors.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
So we're thrilled that for over 30 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not only helping you sell, buy, and invest in real estate over 3,117 times, coming alongside you build your faith, build your fun, build your finances, build your friendships, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside of your relationship and in your finances, like in your money. Mm-hmm. Crazy. And so what we're going to discover is if you believe your call and you surround yourself with people that believe your call, it will be fuel to living out your call.
But isn't that confusing to have so many advisors?
I don't know. Ask Sean and Roz. Is it confusing to have so many advisors? Because we've talked about in other episodes and in previous segments that you guys have a lot of advisors, and you know we do too. Is it not confusing?
It's not very confusing. I mean, everybody comes with their own strength. They bring their own area of expertise to the table. And when we have many advisors, we're able to execute better decisions and better results.
So you're not saying 12 financial advisors.
Well, that would be confusing.
It would be, right?
Everybody would have a different idea of how to advise you. So that would be
confusing, right? So we're back to the idea of no like and trust factor for really one, maybe two advisors, but ideally one advisor in each of the core areas. Find your best team of 8 to 12, whatever it takes in terms of what you're up to. And that's what it means about many advisors. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I mean, everybody's going to have an opinion.
Yeah, and a perspective.
Right? Everyone's going to have an opinion. Although, would you go to those people for actual advice?
What do you mean? Would you actually go to those people for actual advice?
Well, everybody's going to give you their opinion of your call,
yes,
of the call that God has put on your life. But if I think, would I go to you for counsel? Would I be the one to go to you for spiritual counsel? If you're not the person that I would be drawn to for trusted spiritual counsel, then your opinion doesn't carry as much weight as an advisor whom I would seek out.
For that specific.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I heard a joke once about opinions.
Yes, I think I know that joke.
I think I do too. I'm a little nervous right now.
Well, I can do the PG version, and that is, you know, opinions are like butts. Everybody has one, and they usually stink. Because what we're looking for is not an opinion. We're looking for counsel, advice. We might sometimes call it a professional opinion, but really it's advice and counsel we're looking for.
Mm-hmm. From somebody who's done what we're trying to do. That makes it much easier. You don't get advice from somebody who's never bought a rental property to know how to look at it. You go to somebody who has that experience, all the different layers that go into buying a rental property or a house.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Or even when it comes to our spiritual well-being, and we're talking about the call that God has, if somebody has a very different call, they'll have no ability likely to understand the one on your life. Right. I've been told I'm crazy by many godly, wonderful, fantastic people.
Crazy. Awesome.
Crazy. Well, I don't think that's the intent with the phrase, but it's because I'm called to a more full life, even as we're in our saging years. And I did not say aging years. I said saging years because I've had to reframe. Like we keep getting asked, when are you going to retire? And we have an answer now. I love this answer. And I believe God gave it to us a couple of years ago.
Like the answer, but
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like the answer.
That's important.
And the call, and we believe it's God's call on us specifically. Some people are called to retire, and we're not judging that at all. And maybe it's refire instead of retire, but we believe we're going to be working. Basically, we're going to retire and expire the same year, and it'll be sometime after 2059, God willing. That's what we believe we've heard. And yeah, we'll be like 97 years old or older. And that's our call. And why stand in judgment of that?
Absolutely.
I'm not telling you it's for you. I'm telling you that's what we believe we've heard.
You know, I retire all the time.
And go to sleep for the night?
No, not that kind of retire. I retire I go to Irwin's Automotive and Automotion, and I get 4 new tires on my car, and I'm retiring.
I saw that one coming.
I kind of did this. But anyway, I'm now speechless. So you're going to have to connect with Sean and Roz about.
So what's the Bible say about many counselors?
Proverbs 15:22. It's when I say our, it's not my life verse, but it's our marriage verse, which is plans fail for lack of counsel, but many advisors, they succeed. And that has been how we've walked this out, because when we needed our first counselor, Pastor Doug, then God provided us with biblical-based financial advice, and then we found biblical-based realtors and mortgage broker, biblical-based, like everyone. He has continually provided the people that we've needed with faith to sharpen us financially and spiritually every single step of this journey so far. And I have no doubt that he was going to continue, because he wouldn't bring us this far to leave us here.
Yetta and I say that all the time. We didn't come this far to
go this far. Exactly.
Well, unless that's what God wants for us. But I don't know why he would do it.
Right.
Bring us here and then drop us like a hot potato.
Right.
I don't think so. His plan is to continue to journey with us and give us the people that he's meant for us to journey with.
Yeah. Now you go to, you're part of a group, an educational group. You go to seminars and that sort of stuff. What happens when you go there? Are like-minded Christian, spiritual-based people attracted to you? Do you run into them, or just everybody is the same there?
We're part of several groups, educational platforms as well. We're in community with other Christians that are involved in what we do as well. I have a few questions that come from them often when we first meet is, how can you post all this stuff on social media that you're doing? Because you're putting money out there, you're putting all of the success out there. And we have been told by our communities that what we're doing isn't biblically sound. And we have that conversation, and we share with them that we believe we're walking in God's faith. We're serving our purpose, and we're helping people along. And it helps them to realize something different, that they can see a different perspective that they're being looked poorly at for doing. So,
okay. So some people are judging outside of their calling. They're judging somebody else's calling.
Yeah, I mean, we know we're judging machines.
Oh, absolutely.
All humans, I think. I think that's a safe thing to say. And it's to reframe and go, is this for me?
Yeah. Yeah. So yesterday a client called you and said something about a ripple effect. Yeah,
and he was just saying he's in awe from when we met him originally. He was upside down, not a dissimilar, like not literally, but upside down financially. And it was a miracle they got into the first house, like truly a miracle. And then he read the wealth formula and started applying different principles. And we were teaching him the principles even before the wealth formula came out. And now it's like 3 generations. It's his extended family. It's across Canada. And he just said, you don't have a clue. And he just bought 2 more books for his nephews that are going across the country. He said, you don't have a clue of the stories and the life that you've lived, the impact it's had on our life and almost everyone we know.
That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. So my challenge to you is to write down your top 10 advisors that you'll go to. And we're grateful that you've joined us on this Life's Inside Track, because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward.